I don't believe it. That is the last time she ever uses the van on her own. Claire!
Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday and we are getting ready for our honeymoon.
We are indeed. We're about to pop into Matalan. It's been a bit of a weekend of getting ready for the honeymoon because yesterday, all exciting, I went to the Bureau de Change and I went and got our dollars. Dollars! Yeah, I asked them for travellers checks and I got a look as if I'd just come from the 1990s. We did a little bit of shopping yesterday. We got like the suntan lotion and all stuff like that. The reason why we're telling you about our honeymoon is because we are starting a new YouTube channel.
We are, yes. So we're going to have a channel which is just us. No van, no dog, so for all our adventures that are not van related, they're going to be on the new channel. But we hope that some of you will come with us and see some of those as well.
And if they want to go and find it, what's it called? It's
called Dolittle's Do More.
It's called Dolittle's Do More, as Claire said. And when you search for it at the moment, because we've only got 56 subscribers, not that we're counting, it's quite difficult to find. So if you go onto YouTube and search at Dolittle's Do More, all one word, you will find it. And the logo is me and Claire with some sailor hats on in front of a ship.
Yeah.
So yeah, have a look for that. Do you want to tell them what we got up to last night?
Yeah, so we've done a little bit of a trial for solo van life. So I've wanted to go out in the van on my own for a while now, but I've not quite had the courage to do it. So we thought we would do it on the drive. So I stayed in the van on my own. Well, not on my own, with Tessie. So there was two reasons for it actually. The one was the solo van life, try it out. The other one was we've always wondered how Tessie and Lily would fare if they spent a night apart from each other. So check it out.
I had a night on my own indoors and Claire had a night on her own in the van.
Yeah, so check it out and let's see what happened.
Yeah, we'll pick you up afterwards. Nils, it's just me and you now. What do you think to that?
And here we are. This is different, isn't it? This feels so weird without David in here. However, we're going to have a nice time, aren't we, Tessie?
So, we've sorted us out a bit of dinner and I'm also going to sort myself out some drink. I've not got to worry about being in charge of the vehicle.
Really should have thought this through. Look at all this bedding. I've got to make the bed up on my own. I really should have got David to do this before I came in here. Never mind, let's do the full experience, solo van life, the rehearsal.
Right, got my drink. I'll get my dinner in a bit. Now I'm just going to watch some TV. Now normally when Claire's here, I do some editing and I put my headphones on and Claire will watch what can only be described as American trash on Netflix. There's normally some sort of wild sex scene. I always look up and there's always a couple of women on the telly snogging, which is great, I must admit. But I don't really like watching sort of American things. So the telly's in for a shock tonight because we're going to watch some old-fashioned British comedy, the type that Claire doesn't like to watch because she says it's a bit old-fashioned and unpolitically correct. Now the programme I'm going to choose, I don't know if any of you remember it, but it's 2.4 Children. So let's give this a go. Now just to update on Lily, she is settled. Unfortunately though, she is on my poof. So just while the intro starts, I suppose I should tell you why I've chosen this programme and this episode. So we're obviously going on our cruise, and I remember this was one of my favourite episodes. They actually end up as stowaways on a cruise ship, so I thought this would get me sort of in the mood for our honeymoon.
So, bed's all set up. Tessie is doing the lovely thing of keeping watch, so she can keep us safe, can't you, Tessie? So now I'm going to have my dinner. So I've got a lovely salad. We are going on holiday soon, so we want to try and eat healthy. What on earth? I don't believe it. He's ordered a pizza.
Thank you very much. Cheers, thank you. Cheers, you too.
I shouldn't be surprised. I was just getting out my stuff for what I was going to have for my dinner, and I heard someone on a bike on the drive. I thought it was a bike, so I looked out the window. Pizza guy. Pizza guy! David's gone and ordered bloody pizza. Sorry. Pizza. Anyway, this is what I'm having. Healthy salad, some cheese, some funky little peppers, hummus, and some coleslaw. So I'm going to prep that while David munches on his big fat pizza.
Perfect. So that's my dinner sorted. Now Claire did say to me, she gave me strict instructions. She says you've got to have something healthy tonight. So what I decided that I would go with the Domino's pizza, but what I thought I would do is I thought I would get it with pineapple on top, so that I get my 5 a day, because I've had a few fruit and veg earlier today, but I've got my pineapple pizza with stuffed crust. Then what else have I got? I have got potato wedges, I have got chicken strippers, and this is the creme de la creme, and it's a special actually, chocolate cinnamon swirls. Look at that. Now I could go out and give Claire some of the chocolate cinnamon swirls and share them with her in the van. However, she told me that I've got to eat healthy, so I don't want to give the game away, so I'm not going to go and give her any of these. I'm going to have to eat them all myself. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with the TV and I'll pick you up in a bit, show you how we get on. Okay, so sit rep on the dinner. Chicken strippers, completed it, mate. Potato wedges, demolished. Pizza, still got 3 slices left, and I need to make space for my cinnamon chocolate swirls. I might get myself another drink actually. So, while Claire's away, David can play. Look at that. Does anyone remember Blue WKD? Lovely. Right, okay, so now I've got my drink in my hand, back sitting down, I'm going to try my pudding and I'm going to watch another comedy. Now this comedy is a little bit newer than the last comedy, and I'll be honest with you, I find this to be the best comedy since Only Fools and Horses finished. Can you guess what it is yet? Listen to this theme tune and tell me if you know. Tell me tomorrow, wait by the window.
Oh, that was yummy. Nice salad. I have treated myself to a nice little lemon curd yoghurt, one of my favourites. So while I have that, I thought I'd watch a nice DVD. Now I wanted to watch something that I wouldn't watch with David or he wouldn't be interested in. So I'm going to settle back and have a bit of this. Tessie seems to be all settled and she seems happy enough. All good.
So for anyone that guessed, that was actually Gavin and Stacey. Frustratingly, just finished the episode and I'd love to know whether he said yes or whether he said no to Mary and Nessa. Right, anyway, Lily appears to be taking things in her stride. She don't seem bothered that there's no one else here. But there's now one more thing that I just need to do before I go to bed. It's quite an important one.
Right, I'm going to lock myself in. Because I feel a little bit vulnerable when in the van on my own. Don't want any undesirables getting in, do I?
So one thing I need to make sure I do tonight is I need to make sure that I lock the front door, because there's always undesirable people that could be outside. So yeah, we'll make sure that we keep anyone that's outside out. Right, let's go to bed. So we're all locked up, I am in bed. One of the beautiful things about our bed is it's already made, so I didn't have to put it together. I'm sure Claire will have told you about the fact that we don't have a fixed bed in the van. Well, I'm ready to go to sleep actually, but yeah, just an update on Lily. Lily is absolutely fine. Look at this. As long as she's cuddled up next to someone, she don't really care. Look at her. Right, anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna pick you guys up in the morning. Night night.
Good morning. So, I did it. I stayed in the van on my own, well, with Tessie. And it was weird. It was really weird being in here without David, but we did it. It was cool. I've just woken up. I've got morning hair. I've got a bit of a headache. I did get hot about 3 AM, so I had to open the window, which is something I wouldn't even ever do. But I'm only on my drive, so yeah. Oh, good. I'm going to message David in a minute and see how they get on, see if Lily's been okay. I did message last night and Lily did go literally straight up to bed. So she's not got a care in the world. So yeah, it's all been a little bit strange, but we did it. So I'm going to get up in a minute and make a bacon bagel because I want the full experience. So I'm going to cook my own breakfast. First breakfast.
Okay, so good morning. Quite dodgy night's sleep. I had heartburn most of the night. Stupid pizza. And I only had roughly 18% of the bed. Now, I know you guys have seen the size of Lily, but essentially this is what she does, and this is how she sleeps, and you can see what I'm left with out of a king size bed. So she will shuffle up to you, she'll push you over, push you over, push you over, and then lie on your legs so you can't move back. Ugh, gotta get up.
Oh, just in case you're wondering where Tessie is. She's on watch out. In her usual little spot out the window. Bless her. You alright, Tessie? Are you alright? You can say good morning? You okay? Yeah? I think she's had a weird but nice night with Mummy in the van. Tessie's fed. So I'm going to have my little bagel and my cup of tea, and then I'm going to head in, and then we can compare how we got on.
Okay, so Claire's back in. I've got my hat on because my hair looks a right state.
They've seen me looking a state throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, I know, but they're used to me looking pristine, aren't they? So, anyway, Claire's back in. How'd you get on?
It was alright. It was good. It was a bit weird, like I said, but yeah, Tessie seemed to be settled. everything went to plan, apart from the fact that you didn't give me a proper camera. I had to do everything on my phone, so I apologise for the quality of the footage from me, because David didn't charge up the Insta and I didn't have a proper camera. So
Can I just say, Grandad always used to say to me, a bad workman always blames his tools. So yeah, you could have done better.
Whatever.
Anyway, it went quite well here, except for the fact I got heartburn. And if you're a lifelong fan of the channel, you'll know how much pizza has always meant to me, and you'll know that this is a major revelation. I'm not eating pizza again, with the exception of last night's leftovers. Once I got through that,
Well, I can eat them for you if you like.
eh?
I only had a salad last night. Did I mention it?
Yeah, but it's got stuffed crust. I like stuffed crust. No, you're not having my pizza. But yeah, after I've had that, I don't think I'm ever eating pizza again. So I think that's a big enough bombshell to end on, don't you?
Yeah. It's not true. You'll go back on that tomorrow.
Anyway, go on then.
Dolittle's done.